Oh, Algy, I'm so happy to have met you. I've never been with anyone who made me feel special. Have you ever been with anyone like me before?
No.
Tell me, how long do you intend to stay at the chateau?
I'm not sure. I travel with Stephen. As soon as Lizzie and him have found out who is stealing from the Duke, then I'm sure I'll be on my way.
Oh, but I've only met you and will soon have to let you go. Why don't you stay here with me at the chateau? Then I'm sure the Duke will be able to find you a job and we could be together forever.
I'd like to, Chantal, but I can't.
Why? Is it because you no longer find me attractive?
No. Algy likes you, but it's just that my place is with Steve, on the Venturer. You know he's come to rely on me. I don't think he could manage if I was not there.
Oh, my love, you are so important. We French girls find you have such an aphrodisiac.
Really?
Alors, Claude, everything is clear, oui?
Oui, monsieur. I take your message to the chateau to Stephen Brown. Get him to use his influence over the Noir to accede to our demands.
Oui, that's good. But don't get yourself captured, huh? Tell them if you're not back within an hour, the girl is history.
No, I like it. But what do we do with the girl once we got to the swamp?
That is very simple, my friend. She knows too much. We will kill her anyway. It will send out all the right signals about our future intentions. When we are in power. Now, Al, be off with you. And be careful. It's a vital part of our plan now.
Oui, Jean-Pierre. I understand.
Eh bien, Mademoiselle Brown, soon your friends will be aware of your predicament. But don't get your hopes up. There will be no rescue for you.
My brother Stephen won't give in to the likes of you. You'll be left with me and no swamp. You'll have to let me go or face up to justice.
Oh, my pauvre little Mademoiselle Brown. How can you be so blind? Do you not realize you will never be set free? You are just a mere detail in my plans. Enjoy what little time you have left.
Oh, Steve. If ever there was a time in my life I needed you, it's now.
Stephen, what is all this?
It's my sister Lizzie, Duke. She's been kidnapped. I just saw her being taken right in front of the manor.
Mon Dieu, this is terrible. Patrice, this is your fault. You were supposed to be looking after them.
It's not his fault, sir. It's mine. We had a huge argument, and they got her.
Well, then we must get her back. I suggest that we go round to Chateau Roche and demand she is released.
Well, nice of you to join us.
Chantal said she was going to make drinks for us all. I was going to help.
Algy, listen. Lizzie's been captured.
Captured? Is this right, Steve?
Yes, it's true. Whilst you've been busy ploughing your furrow, Lizzie's been taken by Duval and Roche.
Then I will go and rescue her from evil.
I see the good news travels very quickly around here.
You!
I have no ideas about holding me here. If I am not back at the chateau within 1 hour, then your sister will provide adequate nutrition for the local fishes, if you know what I mean.
You devil, what do you want with her?
It's very simple. You sign over the swamp to us, and we shall return the girl. If you refuse, however, then she, along with your future plans, will be lost forever. It is, how you say, up to you. I give you 12 hours to decide.
This is terrible. What are we to do?
We need to think of a way of getting Lizzie away from the chateau.
Couldn't Robo move her?
Shut up, Algy. Besides, the transporter's broken and I think we both know why.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
You English are very strange. We have to get your sister out. And after this, I'm even more determined to go ahead with my plans for drainage. I would rather see the chateau burn to the ground rather than let one part of my estate fall into the hands of that cruel man. I think I have a plan, but we need time to organise it. Stephen, Patrice, You go to Roche and see if you can get in to see Lizzie. Keep him busy. Astra, you and I go and we try and sort the plan out.
What do I do, Steve?
You don't want to know.
I don't want to know. That's why I asked you, Steve. I just don't know.
Oh, ignore him. Let's go and help the Duke.
This is a very grave situation. We must proceed very carefully, otherwise something very unfortunate may happen.
By unfortunate, I presume you mean Lizzie only leaving Chateau Roche in bits and...
I fear you may be right, yes.
Then we attack the camp and then force Roche to release her.
'Tis a nice sentiment, Algy, but I fear the chateau is too heavily fortified. Besides, if we do get in, we may never find her anyway. Chateau Roche is legendary for its underground passages. Why, folklore has it that there are over 20 kilometres of passages in there.
So our only option is to get Roche and Duval to get Lizzie away from there?
But they would never take her outside, because they would know it could be a trap.
That was what I thought, but I have changed my opinion. If they are that desperate to get the swamp, then we may be able to tempt them out. They have already shown how desperate they are by kidnapping her in the first place. Kidnapping carries a mandatory death sentence in France.
So that is what we must do? But how?
Ah, but I have thought of that as well.
That is excellent news. The Führer shall be informed. Over.
Be sure to tell him that nothing can stop us now. Noir and his companions are in our power. Over.
You have proved yourself a good servant of the Reich, and you shall be rewarded well for your work when the glorious day of invasion comes. Heil Hitler! Over!
Heil Hitler! Over and out.
Jean-Pierre?
Ah, Claude, how did it go with Noir?
Well, they are certainly aware of the situation now. In fact, two of them are here right now.
Ah, which ones?
That boy, Patrice, and the girl's brother, Stephen Brown.
Ah, I admire their spunk. Few people would be brave enough to go head-to-head with their enemy. Not that it will do them any good. Well, you better show them in.
Oui, Jean-Pierre.
So, you are Stephen Brown. Your sister has told me a lot about you. She as well, by the way. For now.
Release her at once.
Yes, you have no argument with her or her friends.
Is that the best you can do? I would have expected a better argument to have been put before me. What do you think, Claude? Shall we let her go?
No.
Listen, what could be so important about a swamp that would make you want to take such extreme measures?
As if I would tell you my plan, Stephen Brown. No, you go away, and you tell Noir you will only see your sister again if he does what I tell him, okay?
How dare you! You will never get away with this! My father will punish you for what you are trying to do!
Oh, little boy, please go away. You are in no position to argue with us. And your father, pretty soon, will be in no position but to dig in the fields.
Come on, Patrice. We can do nothing here.
Listen to him, Patrice. Your friend knows when he's beaten.
You may have the upper hand for now, but just you wait. I will get my sister back if it's the last thing I do.